Hey, y'all. We're going to get us a reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm going to cut the deck and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. Bottom of the deck, we have plan your career. So this is speaking of you more so setting different goals for yourself, different milestones that you would like to reach, and therefore executing the mission, plotting your exit. You have running away when I split the deck. So this might have to do with you disconnecting yourself from something. Old ways. It may even be an old job. You have shadow work first card out. So it's something that you need to sit with yourself and dig deep with, address the things that stand out to you that you may not like about yourself. And that's me just being all the way honest. All of us have different things that, not saying that it makes us feel a certain type of way about ourselves, but there are things that we could work on. You know what I mean? And you have different things that you more so repress. And it may even be things so far back as like childhood and different things like that. But it affects, your personality now. And I feel the need to tell you to reach back and work on that. Like touch note on exactly what it is that you're running from. Again, it might have something to do with anger management. The way that you are able to control your temper. I'm getting that this is more so focused around you right now. You may have been linked up with friends or a partner or even family members who thought in this exact same manner in the past, and this is something that you are paying attention to and that you are now deciding to heal. But you are also able to realize that you have people around you who are not at this point of addressing shadow work and ready to heal, and you happen to weed those people out. People who want to grow and people who don't want to grow. You have fake apology, tantric sex, investigating. So somebody is investigating, some type of fake apology that they received due to an exchange that somebody had going on with another person. That may be something that you more so told yourself, that you had gotten over, that you did not get over. Somebody may have cheated or something like that. Or flip or switch the roles, we dealing with charity. I don't know. Somebody might be dealing with charity. They might be giving more than what they're receiving right now. You know what I mean? But either way it goes, this shadow work could be something that you're addressing. It could also be something that another person is addressing about you. You know what I mean? Maybe they said that they had forgiven you for something that took in place in the past, but they did not forgive you. Indeed, they actually held on to it, And you guys exchanged fake apologies or something like that. It says rediscovering yourself. Yeah. Feel what you feel. So somebody may have dealt with a situation in the past where they were more so told how to feel about a situation, It could simply be a manipulation tactic or a certain type of way that somebody used to more so do things to you and then make you question yourself like, well, why? You know what I mean? They did this to you, and it will more so reverse it and place the blame on you or something like that. That's boiling down to like insecurities and different things like that, Maybe this is somebody where you used to get mixed up, with this tantric sex and these fake apologies. But now you're trying to put forth the work to rediscover yourself, and you're going through the motions where, again, with you addressing your shadow self, you are entitled to feel how you feel. Like, don't control, you know what I mean, the emotions. Don't feel like you can't cry because it's been so long. Don't feel like you can't say what you want to say because, you know what I mean, whatever. Don't feel like you can't address it. Like, Don't feel a certain type of way about, again, you having whatever emotions toward whatever it is that you dealing with, with moving forward in life, like that you do. It is. It says open up, recording, fuck being nice. You know what I mean? So it might be something about a recording that you have seen of another person, or you know what I mean? Maybe you even need to record your emotions or something like that. It's like you being told to open up, address the situation head on. It is what it is. Like, speak up for yourself. You know what I mean? This speaks of evidence and different things like that when it comes to, this recording, like expression, reveal, like nobody knows how you feel, especially about things that took place in the past. You have to understand that sometimes you're dealing with people where they have moved on from this situation and you are still stuck in the position that they left you in when you feel like they violated. You know what I mean? So you might have to tap some shoulders, like address, what is uncomfortable. And don't worry about being nice. You know what I mean? The thing of this is being honest, like being truthful. It's not about you being nice. What we say again, and you know what I mean? They wanted a better representation of themselves. They should have played a better role with this glow up in the reverse, because you're dealing with somebody who is immature. They didn't grow up. It's something about them not being able to spoil, you know what I mean, their self. And what I mean by spoil themselves, like take care of themselves, tend to themselves, haircuts, hairdos, makeup, the clothes, like the image. It's something about an image. So again, with you too, don't worry about how another person is going to view you when you speaking your truths. Your truths are your truths. No matter how pretty, ugly, you know what I mean, confusing, it does not matter. You have challenged yourself in the reverse. You know what I mean? I'm feeling like you being urged to challenge yourself because you're dealing with somebody who does not challenge themselves. Again, somebody is immature. So they don't know how to challenge themselves. They're used to the norm. If their routine gets thrown off, then it's like it kind of throws them off. But you have a situation where you being forced to reorganize, with this declutter. Like you got to let go of the things that no longer serve you. And it's like you're dealing, again, with this counteracting energy, somebody who is not willing to move forward. Again, they ain't have nothing going on before and they ain't got nothing going on after. So, shit, they got to hold on to whatever it was that they had going on for real. Also touching base on you creating a sacred space for yourself. It say check yourself, police, give less fucks. So you're more so, you know what I mean, being urged to do a reassessment at this moment. Like you done been through a whole lot, you know what I mean? You done had a whole lot to deal with, not to mention with all these different awakenings and downloads that you have been receiving as well. Like with this police energy is giving me like authority, some type of authority figure, you know what I mean? Again, and make sure that things are fair. Touching base on the justice, truth, honest, and it says give less fucks. Like stop worrying about sugarcoating things due to how, another person are going to feel, or the backlash of it, or not wanting to tell your business, or, you know what I mean? Like your experience is your experience. You confronting your experience head on is how you're going to do this shadow work. You have to be honest. You have to be truthful. You have to not only do these things with yourself, but also with other people. And sometimes it might make you look like the bad guy. But that's when it's going to boil down to the intentions. Like, if your intentions is not coming from a malicious place, then shit, be honest. Be honest. That's a lot. What is this investigating? Did one of them, oh, red lipstick stain. So somebody's investigating something about some red lipstick stains. Maybe somebody has some type of evidence of them cheating. I hear the smell of somebody or the smell of perfume or something. Either way it go, a smell that wasn't supposed to be on somebody that was on somebody, which sparked another person to begin to do some investigating. Maybe you were comfortable. You were comfortable being able to get around doing the shadow work until things became too apparent. You know what I mean with this red lipstick stain. Like something stood out. It was too bright for you to ignore. Awakening. Told you. It was too bright for you to ignore. You couldn't ignore the red flags is what it was. The more that you started to look into a situation, you know, you came to a realization that it wasn't what you thought it was, or that this person actually had some other stuff going on. This may have been somebody that act like, you know, they just don't cheat and all the rest of it, and come to find out they was a whole whore. Yep, you got a situation about to explode. So with this awakening, it brought everything to the forefront. Total drama. And caught a, you know what I mean, this is speaking of somebody finding some type of evidence, you know, or another person getting caught. I feel like it has a lot to do with somebody cheating. You found evidence of another person cheating or something like that. That red lipstick stain could have been anything here. That red lipstick stain could have been your intentions. You know what I mean? Or your intuition is what I mean here. You got nutrition. Your body is your temple. You know what I mean? So maybe it's something about you eating cleaner. You eating cleaner, and this may have opened up your mind space. It's like you did a whole reset. Somebody I want to say reorganize their house, but it's like move your furniture around, rearrange different things. Got in closets that you hadn't been in and different things like that. It's like as within, so without. You cleaned up your outside and you began to clean up your inside. And with you cleaning up your inside, it brought you back to outside, you know what I mean, baggage and things that you were taking in that didn't hold place no more. Again, with you cleaning up. And say you are charming. Hey, so your body, it's something with you getting your body together. Maybe you got more toned or something, or you done got thicker or something. It's something with your confidence, you know what I mean? Your ability, again, to be able to charm people or something like that too. What is this? It say doing drugs, 30-day challenges. Hey, so I'm not sure if you went into some type of, you withdrew from some type of habits or drugs that you were doing. Understand that this could even be like a weight loss medication or something like that. Some type of caffeine pills or something. I know either way it goes that you being urged, you know what I mean, to purge your system when it comes to this 30-day challenge. And say you need to force yourself, you know, to do something new. You have somebody too that might be substituting their habits, their drug habits or something like that, like as far as, you know, their nutrition go or something. You even have another situation where somebody is, they have evidence of what another person been doing due to something with the way that their body looks, the way they look. And this charming energy that's doing drugs. Somebody may have went to rehab, a 30-day rehab or something like that. To try to overcome these challenges. I even have somebody else that might be doing some type of 30-day ab challenge, 30-day squat challenge or something like that. Either way it goes, somebody is shifting their perspective. They're paying more attention to the things that they are doing. Say release expectations with this tantric sex. So maybe somebody done disconnected, you know what I mean, with feeling like they have to always have, you know, some type of intercourse or something like that with a person. And say release doubts. It's a lot of releasing going on. You know what I mean? Like somebody is beginning to trust themselves more. You even have somebody who may have been told, you know, intuitively to stop having sex with somebody. It say, I hate nothing about you, a pregnancy test. So this might have something to do with somebody having a child with the person, or a child may have came about from this tantric exchange that you was having with somebody, or another person was having with another person, and that it was more so what set the fire underneath your tail, you know what I mean, to do something different or move forward. That may be why, you know, the nutritional factor has changed for somebody, and they're more so thinking about doing these different challenges, you know, to get themselves back on a healthier note or something like that. What is that with this pregnancy test? It says you have special gifts, never surrender to being normal. So it's something about you realizing your gifts. Your gifts making themselves apparent. I don't know if something came about with pregnancy, or if this pregnancy has something to do with the new idea that you have, or something that you're getting ready to birth or push forward. Again, we did touch bases on you more so setting a career list and different things like that. We have get a reading, you know what I mean? So you might even be sitting on the fence about getting a personal reading or something like that. Maybe that's something that you should go ahead and do instead of doing the general messages, you know what I mean? More so find out different things for yourself on a personal level. It says, see the beauty. So that's going to touch base on you being able to see, you know, again, the beauty in the different situations that you have had to face. Like, yes, things have seemed like they have been bad, or at times they could be negative, you know what I mean? But it's a lesson, it's a gem in every experience that you had, and none of them left you in a position, you know, of a lack. You have always gained, even if it wasn't in material. You know, it was in wisdom. So understand that you have obsession. So stop focusing so much on the same situation. You're dealing with somebody who is, it's like, I'm getting to feel like another person is focused on you, and they focus on you so hard that it throws off your focus, because you're aware of, you know, the feeling or something of being watched, but it's something with your crown chakra. You know what I mean? You more so need to become obsessed with the beauty of the situation, and don't be so obsessed with the actual situation, like the things that actually took place, you know. Again, what you had to go through in order to get you here. Celebrate the fact that you are here with this celebration. And say good times come from hard work, you know. And you are, again, stepping into success. So celebrate everything that you have accumulated. What's this fake apology? You got bank failure and game over. So yes, somebody wants to come with a fake apology, but with this bank failure, it's still no investment. You know what I mean, for them. You're going to hear the apology, accept the apology, and still continue to move on like you have been moving. With this game over, you have mended your emotions. You've mended your heart from this past situation. You know what I mean? So regardless of the minor details or whatever details it is that you have to deal with when facing this situation, you know for sure that your intentions is to continue to move forward. See, you have sex shops. So somebody is trying to still connect to you because they really want to do the freak with a bunny rabbit. Look, but they masking it as being a love story. So this is the type of person that mixes and mingles with a lot of different people. They got a lot going on. Look with this get in the room energy. I'm telling you, that's how they gonna come to you. Like, look, let's get a room. Let's do this. Let's do that. That little thing. Either it's something, you know what I mean? Like they gonna come to you now. And understand that they know how to come to you is what I'm saying to you. Right? Be mindful of this now. Be mindful of this. These fake apologies. Look, fresh start. Hey, and they got a baby hand. Even in this is a newborn to the point where the hands is still chapped. You know what I mean? From them being in the water sack for so long. It's like you being given different opportunities, you know, to begin life again. Start over. It's like, don't change your morals. Don't change your focus. Don't change what it is that you was aiming for. I understand that you going through the situation that you went through can kind of tarnish your heart. You know what I mean? But everything that you went for in the beginning when your heart was in the right place, that should be everything that you go for again. Even more dedication, even more love. Understand that you're moving forward with the wisdom, so trust yourself. Don't feel like you're going to make the same mistake again, because you're not the same person who you were before. You won't make the same mistake again. Trust yourself with this fresh start. And congratulations if you're having a baby, you find out you're pregnant, you just had a baby, however it go, baby, congratulations. For real. Goodness. You got fighting for what you love, falling apart, burning evidence. So somebody is trying to get rid of evidence of what they had going on. You know what I mean? Because they falling apart and they trying to fight for what they love. But it don't seem like it's working for them because, again, you already got this fresh start. You had that awakening with discovering whatever it was that you discovered. And you just simply don't want to put yourself at risk when it comes to dealing with this person and whatever shenanigans it is that they had going on. With this keeping a promise to yourself to meet these financial goals. You don't want to have to need this person, if it makes sense. You know what I mean? You want to focus on what you need to focus on your own, without the help of anybody, you know. And you being guided to do so. What's this? Rediscovering yourself. Take a vacation. So you might need to get away from your same old scenery. You know what I mean? Take the time to escape. Maybe even some of y'all have somewhat of a little road to travel. You know what I mean? To get to and from work or something like that. Take the more scenic route. It's like prioritize yourself. You know, it's an obligation. Like, make time. I hear where it's just you, where you can relax your mind, find you some peace, soak you up some sun, you know, recharge yourself type energy. And say live your dreams. So whatever that is to you, get out here. Like, don't give up. It's something about somebody wanting you to lose focus, like feel defeated. Never feel defeated. Live that same adventure that you set forth to live. It's that create a routine. So find you a different routine to follow than what you have been following. Because it did fall out funny in the bottom. You know what I mean? When it hit the floor. Which lets me know that this is something that you are getting into doing. You know what I mean? But you more so need to find you a system in order to help you limit procrastination, you know. And that way you'll be able to get things done more if you have a schedule to follow. And there's nothing wrong with being one of those people who do better with structure. I can remember a time in life when I was exactly like that. I just do better if I had a list of things to follow, where I know I had to be here at this time, I leave at that time, I need to do this, versus Me, when I first got out, like my own business, entrepreneurship, baby, when I tell you, I did not know how to manage that time. I didn't know how to manage that time at all. And before you know it, you get up in the morning and you look up and it's 8 o'clock, you know what I mean, in the evening, 8 o'clock at night, and you ain't did shit with your day. You know, like, because you kept on procrastinating, telling yourself that you had time until you ain't had no damn time. And I could vouch for that. I done fucked off plenty of days in the name of entrepreneurship. So, you definitely have to learn that structure, you know what I mean, and discipline in order to be where you are supposed to be without anybody telling you where you supposed to be. You know where you supposed to be, so get your ass there. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? You kind of gotta start giving what you want in the situation. Look, it's a receive private relationship. So I'm not sure if you got somebody that you're dealing with that's been keeping you private or something like that. If that is the case, then you already know to scratch that shit. You ain't nobody's secret of today, right? But this is also telling me that you need to keep whatever relationship it is that you receive, this gift. Keep it quiet. Don't tell everybody. I don't give a fuck. A best friend, family members, none of that. Keep your mouth closed. Keep what you have between you and who you have it with. And when it's time for it to be brought to the surface, it will be brought to the surface. And no, you not hiding nothing. You ain't going out your way to hide nothing. No, nothing like that, baby. You is keeping it safe is what you was doing. You're protecting yourself. You protecting your energy. You protecting your little boot thing energy or however, you know what I mean? Again, keep now. And be open to receiving this relationship. Don't feel so tarnished or again be stuck in the past with those obsessions of the past and different things like that, all of that. See the beauty in the position that you in now. Drop that turkey. And say, ask your angels for guidance. You know what I mean? So make sure that you're doing your praying. And say, seek your divine angels. You know what I mean? They want to support you. You got running away. You got in their feelings. And watching shit go down. Enjoying the gossip. So this is entertaining to somebody. But again, tap in with your angels, your spirit guides, and different things like that, your ancestors, and ask them to protect you, to guide you, you know what I mean, to keep all things which does not serve you away from you, out of your atmosphere, you know, at a distance and all the rest of that. Make sure that you keep your feelings in check. Keep your feelings in check, because you separating yourself from somebody and running away from them, it has them in their feelings, you know what I mean? And again, people is seeing this. Like, I'm not exactly sure who these people are, you know what I mean, that's seeing this, but it's definitely being noticed, because somebody is like just enjoying this, enjoying the gossip. And again, don't let that stop you from saying whatever it is that you want to say when it say feel what you want to feel, because you got every goddamn right. I keep on saying it, to feel how you want to feel. If a motherfucker been following you, they've been following you. If they've been stalking you, they've been stalking you. If they don't want to be with the person that they with because they really want to be with you, they want to be with you. It is what it is. If they did you dirty, they did you dirty. If they backstabbed you, they backstabbed you. If they was a cheater, they was a cheater. If they was a whore, they was a whore. If the only thing y'all had in common was this tantric exchange, then that's all y'all had in common. If somebody got their addictions going on and that's what they battling with, baby, that's what they battling with. The mere fact that they accepting it and they facing it head on, I don't give a damn if they got to start this 30-day challenge over 30 times. God damn it. They acknowledging their issue and therefore they trying to do their work. It beats somebody who's trying to ignore the fact of what's going on and trying to just move past it without acknowledging it and everything else. So I definitely commend you. I don't give a damn, like I said, how many times you got to try to kick your habit or your addictions, anything like that, baby. Ain't none of us above no goddamn body. Because understand, your preference might be drugs, hell, somebody else's might be food. Another person's might be gossip. Somebody else's might be sex. It's all different types of them out here. So ain't none of them above none of them, because when you put it under the umbrella, baby, addiction is going to be addiction. A habit is going to be a habit. It's going to be what it's going to be. So again, feel however the fuck it is that you're going to feel and speak your truth. That's what we looking for, the truth. Fuck how you feel. We looking for the truth. And you got putting on the show. So understand that when you do this, you might have some type of counteracting energy. It comes along with the territory. Somebody feel like they know your story better than you know it. And that's a damn lie. Keep on about your merry little way. Let them tell their story how they choose to tell it. And you tell yours how you choose to tell it. And the footwork gonna show the rest. That's all. You ain't got to expose nobody. They gonna expose themselves. And if they can't keep up whatever energy it is that they trying to say that they was in, you know what I mean? When you was around without you, then we already know that shit was fake anyhow. You done been the same person. When you was around this person, when you separated yourself from this person, the whole nine, you kept your morals. And you avoiding toxic people. You ain't got time for that shit. They can put on as much of a show as they want to. You'll probably even watch the show. What you say, shit, you like entertainment too. You like entertainment too. So you got a copycat, somebody that want to be like you or embody your energy, plan your career, setting the record straight, change your bad habit. So you got a copycat or somebody that's paying attention to you that you may be avoiding. They may be under the category of these toxic people. But either way it go, they see you planning your career and you setting the record straight and you changing bad habits. Like they see you stepping into position. They want to do that shit too. Although if it's coming from a fake place, they trying to skip that shadow work, because understand that the first thing that came out in this whole spread is shadow work. If they ain't ready to do that healing, they ain't ready to confront that shit that they done swept underneath the rug, then they'll never be able to match your fly either. They'll always be a copycat. They ain't stepping into no divine energy, no nothing like that. You got destroyed in the reverse. Outdated, sleep and rest. And it came out sideways. In denial. So somebody wants you to feel as if something is not destroyed. It's not outdated. It could still be worked on. It could still be fixed, you know. It could still be rebuilt. But again, this is giving me to feel like it's more so a hypersexual person. Like you're not going to be the only one. You know what I mean? Not to mention that's what they want from you too. That's what they more so addicted to. Your sacral energy. It's what you create with, though. It's because they feel more vibrant. They feel more alive. They feel like they can make more money. They feel more boosted up. Hater in reverse. Envy in the reverse. So this copycat changing the way that they feel about you after they watching you do your shit for real, but it don't change the fact that this motherfucker was trying to copy you. It don't change the fact that they felt how they felt without having reason. So they prejudged you. I never trust a motherfucker like this. I promise you. Let you know off top. When you come through the door on some funny shit, you leaving out that motherfucker on that same funny shit that you came in on. I ain't never switching up nothing with you, no, nothing like that. Because you have people that'll show you who they are. And then after you let them know who you need them to be, they'll try to conform to that. But that shit be fake, because whenever you're not in the presence of them, they exactly who they are. They only that other person when they around you, because they know you ain't gonna accept that weird ass shit that they be on for real. But see, spirit done turned you up with this awakening, and now you ain't even gotta be around that shit at all. You going through your own mental Rolodex and you being honest with yourself for real. And you coming to the forefront with what you discovering. You gotta read in the reverse. So I feel like spirit saying, you know what I mean, that you ain't gotta pay attention, for one, to what nobody's saying, and two, you done taken in so much different information, your wisdom and all the rest of that. We ain't on that reading shit. You need to be writing shit at this point. You need to be writing things for people to read. This whole thing is encouraging you to speak up about the whole ass shit that you done been through with this crummy ass person. It might be somebody else in the audience that's going to be paying attention to you speak that needs to hear this information about this person. Maybe this exact same person. Maybe somebody similar to this person. You know what I mean? Either way it go, they can resonate with this. So make sure that you put your information out there, like speak up. It say validate your past on God. Be real about your shit. Be honest about your shit. Can't nobody take your journey from you, just like they can't stop your motherfucking growth. So with all due respect, ma'am, sir, please keep going. What he say, as we proceed. God damn it. Stop playing. All right.